Good morning from the Majesty of the Seas in Key West, Florida. We just docked. It's like 8:30 in the morning. We went up to the Windjammer and had some breakfast buffet. It was all right. I'm not going to tell you that the buffet was incredible, but it was okay. It was pretty good. It did the job. So now we are stopped here in Key West. We're going to get off the ship and walk around. We're going to explore Key West a little bit. We do have a shore excursion planned for a little bit later this afternoon. We're going to jump on a catamaran and go snorkeling on the coral reef. So I'm pretty excited to go snorkel on this coral reef and see what kind of wildlife we find. Another cool fact, we're currently on deck 7. This is like a little walking area on deck 7 behind me with the lifeboats above. So behind me is all the staterooms. There are very few balcony staterooms on the Majesty of the Seas. Anything with a balcony, I believe, is a suite or a junior suite. So the ones that we have don't have a balcony. They just have these portholes that you see behind me. But it's convenient because our room, that's the door, that right there is the door to come out to deck 7 from inside the ship. That window right there is our stateroom. So we are very conveniently located. That's stateroom 7558 if you are looking at booking a stateroom on the Majesty of the Seas for this cruise. Super convenient. It's been very quiet. It's right near the stairs and the elevator, so you can just walk right out of your room and right outside onto the deck. So even though we don't have a balcony, you know, there are these chairs here. We have this walking deck area, so it kind of feels like we do sometimes. So we are going to go get off the ship and head into Key West.
Over 2,200 miles north of Fort Kent, Maine on the Canadian border. This beautiful tree on the right-hand side is called a kapok tree. It's usually found in places such as South Africa. Really, really pretty, provides shade for our beautiful chickens.
All right, so we made it to the catamaran. We made it to the catamaran excursion. It is hot. It's gotta be like 95 degrees, very humid out here. We are standing outside the Celebrity Equinox. That's not the ship we took, but we are right in port. Unfortunately, I couldn't take much film when we were leaving the ship to come over to this tour because it's actually right on the naval base and they don't allow you to use your cameras or film anything. So here we are. We're going to jump on our catamaran and go snorkeling. What is up, guys? We just got back from the catamaran snorkel adventure on the Majesty of the Seas in Key West, Florida. We had a really good time. You know, we got to go out on the catamaran. There was, you know, margaritas, and there was snorkeling, and there was music, and it was great. It is super hot down here right now. It's got to be like 100 degrees. So, you know, keep that in mind. You can see how hot the sun looks right now. It feels 10 times hotter than that. Now we're back at the room. We're going to get cleaned up, and we're going to go to the main dining room. Tonight is formal night, but I did not bring any real formal attire, so we're going to see how that goes. I'm not going to be the best dressed guy in the room, but we're going to have a good meal either way. And then hopefully we're going to catch a show after that. We were a little worried at first because it's a much smaller ship than we've been on in the past, but you know, this cruise, this itinerary where you're going to Key West and Havana out of Fort Lauderdale is really truly about the destinations. It's not 100% about the ship. So yeah, it's not the biggest ship in the world. It's not the fanciest or the most, you know, flashy amenities. But it's good. It's a good ship, and you're going to some amazing places. So anyway, we're gonna go get cleaned up and go out to dinner, and then we're gonna go to, I believe we're gonna try and see the show, and who knows what else we're gonna get up to.
Good evening. How is my beautiful people doing today? Did you have a good time? Did you enjoy using your credit cards? Good, because it's not going to happen tomorrow. Very good. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this next act is one of our favorites. He's been working with Royal Caribbean for so many years. He's coming from Vegas, and it's actually being really good reviews from Las Vegas Review Journal. And this is sort of, how can I call it? Freddie Mercury meets Andrea Bocelli, because the range of the vocals are just fantastic. You're really going to love this show right now. Is everybody ready for showtime? And ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the fantastic and amazing Jimmy Hopper! Oh!
So we went and saw the show. Jimmy, his name was Jimmy Hopper. He's pretty good. He really just, you know, he sang songs from some of your favorite classic rock bands. You know, kind of typical cruise ship entertainment, but he was pretty good. He was very talented. So we enjoyed that. We had a really great dinner. Now we are kind of just walking around the ship. We're gonna find some ice cream. There's some movies going on up on the pool deck. Maybe we're gonna head to the casino. I don't know. This might be where we end the vlog for tonight, because tomorrow is really the whole reason that we booked this cruise. We are pulling into Havana, Cuba. So we do have an 8:30 a.m. excursion booked tomorrow, an all-day excursion. We are very excited to get on that. We're gonna go see all of the history and all the things we can learn. It's a sort of a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. We wanted to snag it before this opportunity maybe goes away in the future. We don't know. It's unpredictable what will happen to travel with Cuba. We want to make sure we get it in now. So we're going to go to Cuba tomorrow. We're going to go on our excursion, which is an all-day tour. We're going to go find some cigars, some mojitos, some rum, and we can't wait. So I will see you tomorrow on the next adventure.